so weird. Hey, good morning. It's official. Our boss just called it the girl show.
Yeah.
We just had Hannah on, and now Kelly's joining me for
Hey.
overtime. Hi, guys. I loved that first hour. If you missed it, Hannah sharing her heart on how the Lord was just working on her, on how, like her list, her to-do list, and she's usually busy, and she made a list of things that she's committed to do and things she's doing, and then asked herself why, and then discovering how you can do work for the Lord, but then it not really be about Him. It's more about you.
For sure. And
Did you resonate with that? With what you said?
Absolutely. I think I'm also kind of in a similar season where it's recognizing that there's like this own personal pride.
Yeah.
Of like, even if in my work that I do, so instead of taking like personal pride and making sure that everything's perfect, or like crossing my T's, dotting my I's, making sure that everything's great, it's saying like, no, I'm doing this for the Lord.
Yeah.
And even if I mess up, I mean, recognize when you mess up, but also just saying like, as long as I give my best, as long as I give my excellence, it's going to be glorified.
And it's about the Lord and not about pleasing other people. That's what we talked about at 6. What we're asking you today is kind of transition in the conversation just a little bit and just kind of wondering, this is in the next few weeks, if we're not mindful, it can get busy. It can get crazy. You can start committing to a bunch of things. And then it kind of distracts you from the real reason why we celebrate. And then, of course, it impacts our families, because now it's all about these events and just things, and not about celebrating, Jesus and His birth and all of that. So give us some ideas on what you do to keep from getting busy this season. I'll share one of my ideas. I know some people do Advent to kind of keep their focus on the true reason for the holidays and why we're celebrating. What are some things you've done?
I think for me, one of the hardest things is there's so many parties, right? At least for like me being single, you're invited to everything. I think it's important to kind of pick and choose your priorities and choose when to say no.
Yeah.
Because I think you can, like, if I said yes to every single thing, I would be going back to back to every single party, every single event.
Yeah.
So I've decided what are my priorities this season, with at least engaging people and being intentional. So it's learning to say no. I would say on a spiritual aspect, just getting into scripture, praying, really just focusing on joy this season.
And we're asking you practical ways that you use to help you from getting busy and missing the whole point why we're celebrating. Callie, I love what you just shared, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Yes.
So Callie started reading through Luke. I heard that last year, and I did it last year. Luke has 24 chapters, and so what some people do is they read a chapter every day, so that by Christmas Eve, you've read through.
I love that.
Isn't that awesome?
That's amazing.
I love that,
Let's
Callie. Are you on schedule? Let me know if you're on schedule. Good morning, Jeffrey. Jeffrey says he loved the show today. He says it was awesome. I'll be emailing for information. Please do. Hannah has some great resources.
Yes.
Great resources if you want to kind of get on the journey of like really genuinely seeking pleasing God and not pleasing other people. And sometimes you can be doing God's work and it could still be all about you. So I loved her very concrete suggestions on that.
A question that I have, Janelle, is for me as a single, I can be a little bit selfish and say I'm going to focus myself and with the Lord. So what does that look like with bringing in kids to focus on more of the spiritual aspect of Christmas?
What I've done is if I'm reading through Luke, my kids are older now, they can kind of hang and we can read a chapter a day with them. In the past, when I had the younger kids, we did Ann Voskamp. She has a very popular blog of thankfulness. I'm trying to remember what her blog is. A lot of people know about her, but she has a great Advent book, and every day is a devotional. It's so awesome. I loved it.
Awesome.
In the past, I've even done like a little. She has this where every day you do the reading for the day. You put like a decoration, a Christmas tree decoration that represents that day. Is really cool. So there's very creative ways to get kids involved on making sure you're celebrating and getting your mind and your spirit ready. Good morning, Rob. He says, I block out dates on our family calendar. Those saved dates are just for family and reflection. I love that. Rob, do you do like every Friday or every Sunday? Callie says she'll be reading day 4 today. Hey, good job. During my daughter's nursing session before our nap time this morning. I missed nap time, Callie.
Oh, nap.
There's like
so
no
good.
nap time. I got nap time.
Right.
Mike says, focus on how we can make other people's Christmas nicer. But take time to relax and meditate and focus on our relationship with the baby that was born for us. Myrna says she's doing random act of kindness every day. So how do you determine, is it just organic? Like you just say, oh, I'm going to do this? Let us know, Myrna. That's kind of cool. She says there are a few of us that are reading a chapter of Luke every day. I saw that you're doing that.
So cool.
Oh, that's cool.
What I love about the random acts of kindness is it can be as simple as buying someone a hot chocolate who's in line, or saying, if you go up to a register, you're at Starbucks, saying, whatever they're ordering as well, I'm going to take it.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's what, like $5?
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Callie said, Brenda says, I'm going to start. Yeah, Brenda, are you going to start Luke? Tell us what you're starting. Callie says, she looks forward for her daily nap time.
Me too.
Callie, do you nap when they nap? Let me know, because that's like the best part of nap time.
See, that's the nice thing about being single is when I want to nap,
I know
nap.
that's right.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's like not
I'm going to
possible.
enjoy it now because
Exactly.
you never know what the future holds, but man, I'm going to take advantage of that for
Good
sure.
morning, Brenda, Myrna, Callie, Fred. Good morning. Fred is saying good morning, Kelly.
Hey, good morning.
And let me see. I'm missing someone's. Do you do a lot of shopping this season?
Here's the thing, I haven't done any shopping, which is rare for me. I'm usually very prepared, like I have my list. But I'm also just buying for my parents and my brother. So it's a little bit easy. It's not like I have to do shopping right away.
Yeah.
But even over like Black Friday and like that weekend, I didn't do any shopping. I think I just wanted to enjoy being with family and not just be overwhelmed by, I gotta get this deal.
That's good. Roseanne, good morning. And Joe, hi. Bobby says, bell ring for Salvation Army. Pray for each person passing. Oh, that's awesome. Sign up for more than 2 hours. Ringing on Christmas Eve is a true blessing. We've been doing it for years. That's super cool. Bobby, do you do it with, when you say we, do you do it with your family?
Very cool.
Mike says, I reserve some money to give to people I see in stores who look like they're strapped for money. I love to give cookies and other tokens to friends.
Yeah, one thing that I did growing up with my mom is whenever there was like, like the snow guy, the snow shoveler. Why is the truck word like escaping my mind? Anyway, what we would do is we would hand them out hot chocolate and cookies.
Aww.
So when they came by, they would have something warm and they were appreciated.
Yeah.
Of course, when you grow up, like you're so focused on, I gotta go to work, I gotta do these things, but it's like the little things that just really count.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Callie says her boys and her love to take plates of Christmas cookies for our local police department and firefighters and give them a card saying thank you for your service. I did that years ago with my boys. That's super cool, Callie. I love that. Fred still takes naps. It's been a norm since recovering from foot surgeries.
Aww.
Naps are for smart people. I love
It's true. It's true.
Love taking
See,
naps.
when you're a kid, you hate naps. And
I
then you become an
know.
adult, you're like, why did I
What
hate
was
the
that?
naps?
Thank you. Love nap time. Do you guys have your Christmas tree up already? I am guilty. Like, my tree is not, my house looks nothing like Christmas.
See, I didn't do a tree.
Do
I
you
have like
usually
I have like winter decorations, but it's not like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
My apartment's kind of small, so if I put one up, it would like take over the entire living room.
Oh, yeah.
So we won't.
One
do
thing
that.
we do, and I was gonna stop doing it, but then my older son was like, "Oh, that was a big deal when we were little. Like, keep doing it." We
Yeah.
go to a tree farm, and we cut our own tree
Yeah.
for Christmas. It's
Oh.
so cool. And then that tree farm, it's
Mhm.
like the landscape is amazing. There's an older guy there that
Mhm.
gives hot chocolate, and then he has like hens and turkeys,
Yeah.
and just talks to the kids. It is so cool.
That's so
It's a big
fun.
production, and I want to kind of just be like, let's just get it at Costco.
Make it simple.
But then my son was like, actually, I really liked that when I was little.
it's a tradition.
Callie says we are getting our tree this Sunday. Oh, cool. So I'm not crazy. Good.
No.
Jeffrey says, Kelly, I love your generation being represented on air.
Aw.
You have great thoughts as well.
Thank you.
More Kelly. Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
thank you.
Myrna says, tree up, making a wreath, and just received my first
All right.
Christmas card to hang up.
All right.
You're making a wreath. Wow, you are
That's
not
so
playing.
fun.
That is cool. Jill says, we put the tree up the day after Thanksgiving, and we're going to finish decorating the house this weekend.
Same. Well, at least with my family in Indiana, we put up the tree over Thanksgiving weekend, so
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
with you.
Yeah, I was too tired. You know what we did after Thanksgiving?
Hmm.
Nothing.
You took a nap.
We just laid around. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys. So not only we did something, all we did was just lay around and watch movies, which
You
is
have
like,
to.
it was so amazing. I finally watched Star Wars. I watched.
Yay!
I know, crazy.
Brian would be so excited
I know.
right now.
I watched. My kids have me on this thing, so I watched the first one,
Okay.
and like the first 20 minutes, I needed help, like who's who.
Right.
Then after a while, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a good.
Yeah. It's a
So
classic.
That's why we skipped decorating, because we were watching movies. And then we had to watch, what was it? We watched a Christmas one. Home Alone.
Yeah.
had to do
We
that for the kids.
watched Christmas Vacation. It's like our family, like, we always watch
Oh,
Christmas
yeah,
Vacation.
that's
It's our
cool.
thing. Yeah.
Bobby says, my husband and I take our therapy dogs, no therapy dogs
Oh,
only,
therapy dogs.
uncertified dogs and not permitted by the Salvation Army. Oh, so you both, oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Callie, which tree farm do you go to? You go to one in New Lyme, Ohio. I forget their name, but it's in Hudson and it's on Tyrex Road. It's so amazing. It's like huge. And it's more the experience. They do a great job
Mhm.
at like, it's more than just cutting your tree.
Yeah.
It's so cool. But last year we went and it got dark early. So we were like
Oh.
out in the farm. It was dark. It was hilarious.
Oh no.
Roseanne, she says, I encourage people to have gift certificates to an area place to hand out to folks on the street. Also have gloves and mittens. That's such a great
Yeah.
idea in your car to give out.
Yes.
Homeless people are cold. Ask their names and pray for them. We always go spend a day at Gale House, a Christmas wonderland, and the reindeer are great. Ooh, where's Gale House? What city is it in? Betty says, we still cut our tree down. Kids take our grandchildren, love it. We try and get tree up by 12:10 or so. That's pretty cool. Cutting the tree is so cool. And it's like a lot, but
Yeah.
for the kids, it's like a big deal.
See, and my family used to get a real tree, and then we ended up doing like the faux tree, and that's what we
Oh,
do.
yeah.
We just burn like the pine smelling candle, so we still get that like smell of a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's not the same. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just not.
It's
but
good, yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Mike, good morning, Mike. He says we did Kris Kringles growing up. Each week in December, we would draw a name in our family and do something for that person each day secretly. Aww.
Aw,
And
that's
reveal who
cute.
it was at the end of the week.
That's fun.
That's super cool.
That's fun. Do you guys? I mean, does anybody do the pickle in the Christmas tree?
What is that?
So it's like you get a pickle ornament, and then on Christmas Day, whoever finds the pickle ornament gets like an extra gift. So it's like whoever gets it first. I feel like that would cause a lot of like
Imagine
I was like,
sixty.
no. Yeah.
No, I got it first. No, no.
Exactly. I spotted at the same time. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your ideas, guys. Roseanne says Galehouse Tree is in Doylestown. Totally worth the drive.
Very cool.
And you can cut down your own tree or buy one that's just cut fresh that day, which is what we do. That's a great idea. Keep the discussion going. Share your traditions. I loved the one, Mike, yours was super cool. I really like that. And share more because we can always add some new, fresh traditions. Thank you guys for joining us. We love you guys, and try not to get too busy.
Yeah. Take it slow.
And good, and proud of the people reading through Luke. That is super cool.
Yeah.
It is so worth it.
All right, guys.